All right. You see this? You see this? First one says, girl, it already does that. Bye. The intro attacks are the point of the quick swapping. As you could see, as you could tell, no, it wasn't. You're looking for the circle line indicator around the icons that show you the cooldown of your team when you can swap again. No, not really. Actually, no. Actually, no. All right, let's. Oh, here we go. They already have one if you can't see it and you don't know when to quick swap, when it is literally obvious because the characters literally start like shining and vibrating. Kind of then that is your fine. Kind of then that is your fine. What the fuck? English. That is a skill issue. I play on mobile. I am terrible at combat in this game, but at least I know the basics of when that happens. You switch to the next character if you've already done that character's rotation. And then I'm like trying to explain to them what a Concerto energy is. Skill issue, to be honest. And someone said, yeah. There's already an indicator. It's not super noticeable, but it shouldn't have to be. Okay, it's already in game. Am I slow? Or is there already quick swap when the character's icon turns white? And I'm like trying to tell them like, no, it's not. That's not the case. And then we get this random ass one that says, so we complaining on a game that gives guaranteed, weapons guaranteed, be thankful and you will have treasure most people would only dream about. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but okay, so it was very apparent to me that people just don't fucking know or they're ignorant. Also, it also occurred to me that these might be little children making these comments. The reason why I had that specific character on the TikTok was because I think they call them the Electro Brothers. This team is used in a quick swap team, and they are incredibly strong, but their damage is basically locked behind skill or knowing when to quick swap. But the thing is if we had an indicator, it would show us when we could swap, and thus they wouldn't need direct buffs, because an indicator would be the direct buff. It would be the thing showing us you can swap. And I don't want to call it an indicator anymore. How about a quick swap aura? I think quick swap aura would be better. So for instance, I'm going to put quick swap Jingli Yao Calcharo. Okay, I want to show you this. This is what you can achieve. This is what you can achieve. And props to, who is this? Props to Wallenstein's channel. Okay, this is what you can achieve. Okay, did you see how they were able to just keep swapping, like go, like crazy, like, there's another example on TikTok, actually. This might be it. It is. Do you see how it's almost like multiple characters on the field at the same time? Good example. Good example. That's quick swapping, sweetheart. That's quick swapping. That is quick swapping. I am about to show you the 1, 2, 3. This is like a normal rotation compared to quick swapping. And this is like minimal quick swapping. This isn't like advanced quick swapping. I only know like the quick swappiness of this only on this team. And that's only because I wanted to increase my points and I did the research for this team. So we will get right on to it. So this is with the 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna show you 1, 2, 3 rotation. I'm showing you the difference between that rotation versus quick swap. And we're gonna be basing it off of the points I get.
Huh? Weapons free. Huh? Hover modules ready. Locked in. Huh? Authorizing maximum output. All units fire. Attack confirmed. Flash and spray!
Divine grace.
Make him belly!
Oh my god.
My turn. Cool. Outdated model. Optics override. Haven't caught on yet.
Feeling glitchy? System hard!
Time to crack some ice. Neural overload.
Assuming master control. Guidance ready. Initiating criticality protocol. Processing complete. Flash and spray! Shut your stinking pipe! Do your worst, flathead! It's whack o'clock! Just getting warmed up! Boom, boom, boom!
System synced. Not bad. Putting up a fight. You seeing things?
Oh my god,
Almost
that's
feel
so
bad.
fucking cool.
Found a soft spot.
Left yourself open! Beta white!
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Assuming master control. Stars, hear my queries. Leave it to me. Order executed. Flash and spray! Just die! Flash and spray! Make him Betty!
Let's play. Found a soft spot. Can't let up. Firewall's paper thin. No challenge. Just give up.
Back door's open! I need
Okay,
not
so
wait
this
for
is
starry
just a
nights,
1, 2, 3 rotation.
nor tilt my gaze to seek the sky.
Next, we will do cancel. Next, we are going to do quick swapping, minimal quick swapping. So normally you'd start off with Mornier. We're gonna go here.
Outdated model.
All targets in sight. Guidance ready. Locked in. Initiating criticality protocol. Leave it to me. Structural override initiated.
First we're gonna get our ass beat a little bit.
It's whack o'clock! Die, die, die!
My turn. Not bad. Found a soft spot. Optics override. Haven't caught on yet.
Feeling glitchy? System hard!
Time to crack some ice. Deleting your ass.
Assuming master control. Stars, hear my queries. Like and spang!
Let's play.
Yo, look alive! Watch this! Just die! Come on! It's less! Loser! Yeehaw! Get ready for fireworks!
System synced. This might hurt. You seeing things? Almost feel bad.
Scrub! Back door's open!
You're under new management. Neural overload.
Assuming master control. Guidance ready. Authorizing maximum output. Access confirmed.
Outdated model.
Yo, look alive! Make confetti! Say your goodbye!
System synced. Hold still. Optics override. Haven't caught on yet.
Data white!
Found a soft spot.
System purge!
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Nowhere to go.
Cool. Assuming master control. Locked in. I need not wait for
Oh,
a
wow.
starry night,
Oh wow, looky
nor
there.
tilt my gaze
Looky
to seek
there.
the sky.
That's the
For I have
difference.
placed
That
it
is the
at my
difference between a
back,
1, 2, 3
In my
rotation
hands and upon my eyelids.
versus a minimal quick swap. The difference is clear. Right? The difference is clear. So this is what you guys are telling me. Actually, girl, I kind of want to keep these points, but we're not going to. It's fine. It's fine. Now, what you guys are telling me is that, oh, when the concerto bar is filled, that's your indicator for quick swap. Let me tell you what the concerto bar is for. Let me tell you what it's, girl. I want to add the points. I will come back to this. I will come back. I will read. I'm gonna read because Soy's coming out today. We're gonna look at it. Now, what you guys think is happening is you're thinking that concerto bar tells you when to swap, which I mean it can tell you when to swap, but really all it's telling you is you can activate a skill. This is the skill. Let's use Rebecca as an example. The concerto bar, when it starts flashing like that, because your character's icon will start flashing on the right-hand side. When that's happening, it's saying that your outro skill is ready. You can now swap, and when you swap, it's going to activate the outro skill. That's what it's telling you. Every resonator has an outro skill, okay? In the same vein, right? When the next character comes in, they have an intro skill. right? So then this skill is activated when the next character comes in. So for instance, when I go from Mornier to Rebecca, I don't have Mornier over here quite yet. Where is she? She's clear over here. Okay, so for instance, Rebecca is getting this buff when Mornier's Concerto is full. Mornier is giving this buff to her teams when she swaps. So at the right hand side where their icon is glowing, when you swap, this buff is being handed over to the resonators, right? And so if I swapped over to Rebecca, she's getting that, but she's also activating her intro skill. So she's getting these buffs to her kit when she gets her intro skill. Same thing with Rebecca going to Lucy. Rebecca's outro skill is going to be buffing Lucy's heavy attack damage, right? And Lucy, when she comes in, she is activating this skill. And then if Lucy were to outro swap to Rebecca, Rebecca would be getting this buff, right? Because that's her outro skill. Yes, is incredibly helpful for there to be an indicator to know when to swap to activate your outro and intro skills, right? However, that is not quick swap. That is not quick swapping in the slightest. Quick swapping is where a character's animations are running long and you're wanting to optimize your damage. And therefore you can swap off that character. That character continues to do their animation, but you're able to control a different character at the same time to maximize damage. Okay, so let's use, and this team's a really good example of that because Lucy has longer animation. Let's try to find something. I know we've got tower here. I guess we can go to tower. I used tower the other day as an example. Here, yeah, we'll do this. And it's Lucy's skill that is taking forever, basically, to do her animations, and that's why you're able to swap during Lucy's skill. So for instance, okay, do you see how long that takes for Lucy to do her skill? Now, another thing too. So, and every character has these animations, right? For instance, if you go through Mornier's full animation sequence, do you see how she has some lag time there? Right there? That is an animation you can skip. And sometimes you don't need quick swap to skip these animations, right? Like for instance, Mornier's, you could dodge right at the last second, and then you get to skip that animation. And then now she's able to hover. In regards to Lucy, with that skill, the animation runs long, right? You can swap. So
Hold still.
when she's right here, you can swap.
All targets in sight.
That's reducing your runtime. Like that, and it's optimizing your damage. Rebecca's really versatile, I guess. Like Rebecca's really flexible because she doesn't have a ton of like really long animations. All of her animations are pretty short and bursty. Also, Rebecca is able to attack and dodge at the same time. The only time I really swap from Rebecca to Lucy early is if I'm needing
Seeing things?
to do this.
Almost feel bad.
I'm needing to do a quick skill before I swap to Lucy. And obviously I want to make sure my Concerto bar, if I'm trying to build up Lucy's forte, I don't want Rebecca's Concerto filled up all the way because I don't want her to have the buffs quite yet. Like right now she could have the buffs, that's fine since her bar is red. But that's just a cutesy pootsy little example. So we're gonna restart. And if I have not drilled it into your brains enough yet, the 1, 2, 3 is where you start with 1. You fill up their whole Concerto bar.
Stars.
and then you
Hear my
swap to the next
query.
character. And you just keep doing that,
Access confirmed.
which is fine. That works for a lot of teams, and normally that's fine.
Processing complete.
But to maximize damage, that can't be the only thing you do. All quick swapping really is just that you're moving on to the next character while they're doing an animation. You know, when people are like using their echo skills, that is also a way to quick swap, right? Because while they're transformed into the echo, you can switch over to the next character while they're doing that echo attack, right? So there's like soft, I would call it a soft or a minimal quick swap. So a good example of that is that if I want to end Mornier's rotation using her echo skill, I can do that. And then I can just immediately swap to Rebecca. Also, there's certain animations you don't have to wait for to swap, right? So Rebecca, at the end of her liberation, she does like that huge jump thing. As soon as she comes out of her liberation, I use the echo skill and I immediately swap to Lucy and immediately start doing her skill to get that out of the way. So, and then Lucy has Rebecca's buff from her outro skill. So that's, those are things to keep in mind. Now, a good example of a team that doesn't need just very, very minimal quick swapping, like a Carlotta team. And I'll give you, okay. And their rotations are fast. They are quick with it. I'm gonna go ahead and use Shorekeeper. I have bullying. I usually use bullying, but we're gonna use Shorekeeper. So I'm gonna show you just a real snappy. This isn't minimal quick swap, right? And really, it's just finding out what you can get away with. Like for instance, right now I'm trying to get her Concerto bar up.
Rectify.
Oops.
Iron graft you knew.
No, I've already used her echo. Using an echo, basic attacks, skill. Oh my god, my girl got done. Oh my god. Okay, and then using liberation, immediately swapping.
My compliment.
Swapping into skill. We'll go ahead and do that. Filling up her forte.
You will yield. Victory
Liberation
favors
immediately.
me. Masterpiece complete.
Using skill again. Oh god. Alright, and see
Still
now I'm
recognize
using
me? Vow from
my
the soul.
echo and I went right into Shorekeeper. Oh Jesus.
Astral modulation.
Sometimes I'm clicking
Insta-painting.
these echoes really fast and I'm on controller. And people say like you're giving yourself a diff if you play on controller. So there's that.
Capture the
Keep that in
spark.
mind. Alright, so Concerto's
My
filled.
compliment.
Skill. Forte gauge is
Brilliance
full.
lights the way.
Liberation.
Glory demands more.
Sneak that little cheeky tune break
A
in.
new era awaits.
Skill again.
Take
The
this.
gap close.
Still recognize me?
And I used my echo skill. Went right into Shorekeeper.
Stay calm. In war with time.
See, I'm already done.
Insta-painting.
Basics.
Art unveiled. My compliments. Found your weak spot. The stage
Gauge is
set.
done. Liberation.
Victory favors me.
See? So even if you're not super good at quick swap, you could do minimal quick swap, like with that. And it's just finding those cheeky little moments when you can swap where it's not going to be detrimental to the team. There's some animations you cannot swap from, like for instance, Jianshin, during her little forte circuit run when she's making her shield, girl, if they would make it to where she would just keep going and you can swap off her, That would be fucking fire. That'd be lit as shit. But there are just some skills. There's some things you cannot quick swap out of. So it really comes down to experimenting. Now, with my little rage bait video where I got these comments, the point of a quick swap indicator, and actually, now that I think about it, I think they should do an aura, like a quick swap aura, to let you know during a specific animation that you can swap, that it's not going to interrupt the animation sequence. So instead of like the Concerto bar being filled up, and here on the left-hand side, see? Instead of the left-hand side it glowing, just have an aura around them during an animation, right? Maybe even leaving a trail. That would look really cool. All right.
Trying to run.
So during that animation would have just maybe a small aura around her, letting you know that you could swap, right? Or during any of these sequences. Because if during any of these sequences you get a little aura showing that you could swap, that would be incredibly helpful to people who are trying to maximize their damage. So that's why I had that idea. That's why I posted that on TikTok. But also I just thought it was hilarious how people were seemingly just getting rage baited, like, what do you mean? It's already there. Blah. Like losing their goddamn minds. Hilarious. So, all right, I think I have beat this horse to death. So we're just gonna move on. It's fine. It's fine.